Okay, I'm gonna read this off my phone in true millennial fashion. Thank you to the African American Film Critics Association for this honor. It feels like the highest honor to be recognized in this room because making this movie was an instance of FUBU for sure. This shit is for us. Um, in the fall of 2014, I locked my doors and windows as Michael Brown's name scrolled across my television, and images meant to paint him as a thug flashed in blue hues. Some of my South Los Angeles neighbors took their pain to the streets in a rage against the police officer and the system that had gunned down Michael. Others, myself included, poured their anguish into protests that sprung up in our neighborhood and beyond. A couple years later, I read The Hate U Give by Angie Thomas and saw that very pain and anguish channeled into a powerful story about a girl named Star who is galvanized to find her voice after her childhood friend Khalil is shot and killed by a white police officer. With razor-sharp wit and authenticity, Angie wove together a story of loss and family, of pain and joy, and of reckoning and hope. And in it, and I and many others found validation, reflection, and release. Angie often says that she wrote the book for the kids in her neighborhood who can't see themselves in the book that they're taught in school. And now her book is being taught in schools across the country. Bringing Angie's revelation to screen and being a conduit for the leader that Star grows to become has been an unimaginable joy and a blessing. I was firmly guided by the dexterous and loving hand of director George Tillman Jr. Yes. Whose infectious passion and honesty bleed into every facet of his work. One of the reasons we as film lovers cherish this medium is because of its immense power to ground us in what makes us most human. I was so deeply moved to witness how that was unanimously shared between everyone and fulfilled by everyone involved in the making of The Hate U Give. From the late and great screenwriter Audrey Wells, who took on this adaptation with tenacity and vigor, to the brilliant Russell Hornsby and the rest of the stellar cast, who sustained an expectation of greatness and truth. Each artist did the work in order to transcend the divisiveness that currently permeates our political climate, and everyone showed up to offer an expanse of perspective and to challenge the misconstructions of representation that we so often face. So I hope that if you saw this film, you took from it whatever you needed, whether it was a space to grieve and process or a place to feel seen and heard, whether it was a call to action or a seed of hope. So thank you for this honor. Thank you for this experience. And as Big Mav says to his daughter in the most challenging of times, shine your light. Thank you very much.